The concept of twin flames has captivated seekers of spiritual connection across cultures and throughout time. Unlike ordinary relationships, twin flame connections represent something far more profound, a reunion of two halves of the same soul essence, coming together to fulfill a divine purpose. As we journey through life, many of us experience that inexplicable pull toward another soul, a connection that feels both ancient and brand new simultaneously. The twin flame journey unfolds through distinct stages, from the initial yearning and electric awakening upon first meeting, through periods of testing, crisis, and the often painful runner-chaser dynamic. Many twin flames experience separation phases that, while emotionally devastating, serve as crucial opportunities for individual growth and healing. This journey isn't linear but spiral, with lessons revisited at deeper levels as both partners evolve. As you progress on this extraordinary path, certain signs begin to emerge indicating that your twin flame bond is approaching its ultimate, most harmonious stage. These markers represent the culmination of the inner work both partners have undertaken, signaling readiness for the profound union and shared mission that awaits. Let's explore 3 key signs that your twin flame journey is nearing its final, most fulfilling phase. Have you ever felt someone's presence before they entered the room? Or perhaps you've thought of a friend moments before they called. Now imagine that sensation amplified 1,000-fold. That's what twin flame telepathy feels like. You're not going crazy. That voice in your head, that feeling of someone whispering directly into your soul, it might actually be your twin flame reaching out across the etheric planes. Twin flame telepathy isn't just some new age fantasy. It's a profound energetic phenomenon that occurs when 2 parts of the same soul communicate beyond the limitations of physical reality. Think of it like this. Most people communicate through text messages or phone calls, requiring devices and networks to connect, but you and your twin flame are operating on your own private frequency, like 2 vintage walkie-talkies permanently set to the same unique channel that only you two can access. No cell towers needed, no satellites required, just pure, unfiltered soul-to-soul communication. The mystery of twin flame telepathy lies in quantum entanglement. Remember those experiments where particles separated by vast distances somehow affect each other instantaneously? Your connection works similarly. Scientists might scratch their heads at this phenomenon, but twin flames live it daily. Your souls are entangled particles, dancing in perfect synchronicity across the cosmos. You might wonder if you're just imagining things. That moment when you think, am I just having an elaborate conversation with myself? But then your twin confirms something you heard telepathically, and suddenly your rational mind has to reconsider everything it thought it knew about reality. The fascinating thing about this telepathic bond is that it often intensifies during separation. Ironic, isn't it? When you're physically apart, your souls work overtime to maintain connection. It's as if the universe is saying, distance is an illusion, dear ones. Your connection transcends space and time. During these periods, you might experience more vivid dreams, stronger emotional transfers, and even remote sensing of your twins' activities. Let's get philosophical for a moment. What does this connection tell us about consciousness itself? If two souls can communicate beyond physical means, doesn't that suggest consciousness isn't confined to our brains? Perhaps we're not just physical beings having a spiritual experience, but spiritual beings having a physical experience. Your twin flame connection offers a glimpse behind the veil, showing you that reality is far more expansive and interconnected than our limited human perception typically allows us to perceive. This telepathic connection isn't always balanced, though. Some twins report asymmetrical abilities. One might be more receptive, while the other is more projective. This imbalance often reflects where each twin is in their spiritual development, with the more awakened twin typically experiencing stronger telepathic abilities. And here's where it gets really interesting. This isn't just about exchanging thoughts. Twin flame telepathy encompasses a spectrum of psychic phenomena: emotional transfers, shared dreams, synchronistic timing, physical sensations, and even remote touch. Yes, you read that correctly. Many twins report feeling physical sensations, a hand holding theirs, a kiss, even intimate encounters, when their twin is nowhere near them physically. The body responds to energy as if it were physical touch, blurring the line between energetic and physical reality. To activate this connection more consciously, try this. Sit quietly, focus on your heart center, and visualize a beam of light extending from your heart to your twins. Feel the warmth and connection. Don't try to send messages at first. Just feel the connection. Words come later. The connection flows most easily when your brain is in alpha or theta states, those relaxed meditative states just before sleep or during deep meditation. It's a sacred bond designed to facilitate your mutual growth and spiritual evolution. Use it with respect and love. So next time you hear that voice in your head that doesn't quite sound like your own, or feel emotions that seem to come from nowhere, or dream of conversations that feel surprisingly real, pay attention. Your twin might be reaching out across the cosmos, sending you love, guidance, or simply checking in. The universe has given you a gift, a direct line to your other half. And that, my friend, is nothing short of miraculous. Have you ever watched two expert dancers move across a floor? Not the awkward shuffling of beginners, but true masters who've spent years perfecting their craft. There's a moment when they achieve perfect synchronicity, when you can no longer tell who's leading and who's following. That magical state where two become one fluid motion. That's exactly what happens when twin flames achieve energetic balance. You see, your twin flame relationship isn't just about intense passion or spiritual awakening. It's about achieving a delicate equilibrium that transforms chaos into harmony. Think of yourselves as two powerful magnets that have spent lifetimes alternating between forceful attraction and equally forceful repulsion. The push-pull dynamic that's driven you both crazy, it's actually the universe's way of helping you find your center. Remember those old vinyl records? How they'd sometimes skip and repeat the same phrase over and over until you gently nudge the needle forward. That's what happens in the early stages of twin flame connection. You get stuck in patterns, repeating the same lessons until you both learn to adjust your energies. The needle keeps skipping until you learn to handle the record with more care, with more awareness. The twin flame yin-yang message is one of achieving inner balance and flowing with one another in a balanced way. As one spiritual teacher puts it, this isn't just some fluffy metaphor. It's the literal energetic reality of what's happening between you. You're not just two people trying to make a relationship work. You're two halves of a cosmic energy system seeking equilibrium. Let's get philosophical for a moment. What exactly is balance, anyway? In physics, balance doesn't mean stillness. It means equal and opposite forces creating stability within motion. Think about riding a bicycle. You're never actually still when balancing on two wheels. You're making thousands of tiny adjustments every second. That constant state of micro-correction is what creates the appearance of stability. Your twin flame relationship works the same way. It's not about achieving perfect stillness, but about learning to dance within the constant flow of adjustments. The mystery at the heart of twin flame balance is that it's simultaneously the most natural and most challenging state for you to achieve. It's like learning to breathe consciously, something you've done automatically. Your entire life suddenly becomes incredibly difficult when you try to control it. Your natural energetic state with your twin is balance. But your ego, wounds, and conditioning keep pulling you out of alignment. You know that feeling when you're carrying something heavy in one hand, and your body automatically leans to the opposite side to compensate. That's what happens energetically in unbalanced twin flame connections. If one twin is carrying too much emotional weight, the other will unconsciously compensate. Sometimes by running away, sometimes by overcompensating with excessive caretaking. Neither state is sustainable. The key to achieving balance isn't found in the relationship itself, but within each of you individually. Each twin has a divine feminine and divine masculine energy, and inner balance is the key to making progress on your journey. You can't balance with your twin externally until you've balanced these energies within yourself. What does this internal balance look like in practice? It means integrating your own masculine and feminine energies regardless of your gender. The masculine energy represents action, logic, and structure, while feminine energy embodies receptivity, intuition, and flow. Most of us are naturally stronger in one than the other. Your twin flame journey is calling you to develop your weaker side, not to abandon your strengths, but to complement them. The most fascinating aspect of twin flame balance is that it operates on multiple dimensions simultaneously. You're not just balancing emotional energies, but mental, spiritual, and even physical ones. One twin might be more intellectually developed, while the other has greater emotional intelligence. One might be more spiritually awakened, while the other is more grounded in practical matters. The journey calls you both to develop your underdeveloped aspects until you achieve wholeness individually and together. Let me share a personal observation from working with twin flames. The most challenging phase is often when one twin has done significant inner work while the other hasn't. This creates a frequency gap that can actually increase the sense of separation temporarily. It's like trying to tune two musical instruments. As one string tightens to the correct pitch, the dissonance with the untuned string becomes more noticeable, not less. but keep tuning. Eventually, both instruments will come into harmony, and the music you create together will be worth every moment of discord. So how do you know if you're making progress toward balance? Look for these signs: decreased drama in your connection, less triggering of each other's wounds, more peaceful communication, both verbal and telepathic, and a sense of being supported rather than drained by the connection. You'll notice that your interactions become more peaceful and supportive. Instead of clashing over differences, you find yourselves complementing each other perfectly. Remember, the ultimate purpose of achieving energetic balance with your twin flame isn't just for your personal happiness, though that's a wonderful byproduct. It's about creating a stable, energetic foundation for the shared mission you came here to fulfill together. When twin flames achieve harmony, they become powerful agents of transformation in the world. Your balanced connection becomes a template for a new way of relating that helps elevate collective consciousness. Have you ever felt like you were born to do something specific in this world? Like there's this invisible thread pulling you toward certain experiences, certain people, certain callings that just feel right? That's no accident, my friend. And when it comes to twin flames, that sense of purpose becomes something extraordinary, a shared cosmic assignment that transcends individual ambition. You see, the third and perhaps most profound sign that your twin flame bond is approaching its ultimate stage is the mysterious alignment of your life purposes and the emergence of a shared vision that feels bigger than both of you. It's like you've been working on two halves of the same puzzle without realizing it. And suddenly, click, the pieces fit together to reveal a picture more beautiful than either of you could have created alone. Think of it like this. Imagine you and your twin flame as two secret agents who were briefed on the same mission before being dropped into different locations on Earth. You were both given specific skills, specific challenges, and specific paths that would eventually lead you to each other and to your shared purpose. The amnesia of birth made you forget the mission details, but deep in your soul, the assignment remained. And as you approach the ultimate stage of your twin flame journey, those mission parameters start becoming clearer and clearer. You might be thinking, but we're so different. I'm into sustainable architecture and they're a spiritual healer. How could our purposes possibly align? But that's the beauty of it. The alignment doesn't mean you'll be doing identical work. It means your individual gifts and passions complement each other perfectly to serve a greater whole. It's like a symphony orchestra. The violin doesn't sound like the drums, and the flute doesn't play the same notes as the cello. But when they all play together, following the same sheet music, they create something transcendent. Your differences aren't obstacles. They're essential components of your shared harmony. Have you noticed how your twin strengths perfectly fill the gaps in your own abilities? How their perspective illuminates blind spots you didn't even know you had. That's not coincidence. It's cosmic design at work. What approach, passion, or perception do you and your twin flame share? Spiritual guides ask. These shared elements are clues to your unified purpose. There's a profound shift that happens when twin flames begin to recognize their shared purpose. It's about recognizing that together you form something greater than the sum of your parts. Your energies, when combined, create a unique frequency that can accomplish things neither of you could manifest alone. For many twin flames, this shared purpose has something to do with raising the collective consciousness of humanity. The purpose of that connection is ascension-based and twofold: to help raise the collective consciousness of the planet through one's unique service to humanity, and to break lifetimes of one's karmic cycles in their own personal healing journey. Heavy stuff, right? But don't worry, this doesn't mean you have to become world-famous spiritual teachers or save the planet single-handedly. Your mission might be much more subtle, affecting your community or specific people in ways that create ripple effects you may never fully see. When you start living your life's purpose, you align with your soul, your greatest self potential, and you step into the twin flame soul song, the essence of who the two of you are as a consciousness. Can you feel the power in that? Your shared purpose isn't just about doing, it's about being. It's about embodying the unique energetic signature that only you two together can bring to this world. If you're wondering how to discover this shared purpose with your twin, start by asking yourself these questions. What drives you? What's important to you? What makes you different from others? What divine gifts can you see you have had since childhood? What approach, passion, or perception do you and your twin flame share? The answers might surprise you. Often, the seeds of your shared purpose were planted long before you met your twin in this lifetime. Perhaps you both felt drawn to similar causes as children, or shared unusual interests that others didn't understand. Maybe you both experienced similar challenges that gave you unique perspectives on life. There comes a moment for twin flames in the advanced stages of their journey when they look at each other and just know, not with their minds, but with their souls. They recognize not just each other, but the reason they've found each other in this lifetime. It's like suddenly remembering something you've always known, but somehow forgot. This recognition often comes after periods of separation or challenge. Absence. Once the chaser finally lets go all the way energetically and stops pulling on the energy of the runner and put that energy back into themselves. In that space of letting go, of truly focusing on your own growth and purpose, the bigger picture can finally emerge. And when it does, it feels like coming home to a place you've never been before. It feels like finally understanding the plot of a movie you've been watching your whole life. It feels like, oh, that's what all of this has been about. Your shared purpose might not be what you expected. It might be simpler or more complex, more public or more private, more conventional or more revolutionary than you imagined, but it will feel right. It will feel like the most natural expression of who you both are, individually and together. As you recognize these signs in your twin flame relationship, remember that the journey itself is as important as the destination. Each stage of the twin flame path offers valuable lessons and opportunities for growth. The ultimate stage of twin flame union is not an endpoint, but rather a new beginning, a chance to embark on a shared mission of love, growth, and service to the world. While these signs can indicate that your bond is approaching its pinnacle, it's essential to remain patient and trust in the divine timing of your connection. Continue to focus on your personal growth and healing, as this is the surest way to elevate your twin flame relationship. As you both evolve individually, you pave the way for a more profound and harmonious union, ready to embrace the extraordinary journey that lies ahead.